Welcome guests to the Hermitcraft Art Gallery exhibition space, where your very work is being displayed. Behind me lies incredibly detailed and skilled artwork, and one incredibly well-drawn rubber duck. Yep, that's Larry. Each hermit has been honoured with 5 works of art by the community, which have been drawn, sketched, or has been digitally summoned by our talented viewers. Summoned being from the sheer amounts of caffeine, I'm sure. Hence the cup of tea. I'm sure a lot of these took a heck of a lot of time, but some of them are profound, some are whimsical and fun, and some are just well, whatever this is, I guess. I'm kidding. But for now, I won't be showing off my 5 artworks just yet, but let's just say they're just as incredible as all the other pieces in here already. So we'll be showing them off a little bit later in the episode, so stay tuned. First up today though, we need to sign up for something, I think. And that being this little billboard thing over here. Tag. And also Pearl. No, we're not signing up for Pearl. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we are here for Tag. Permits needing shops to be built. I think those signs might be wrong. But anyway, that is not the sign we are here for. We are, in fact, here for this sign right here. Because it's currently just Pearl and Grian playing tag together, which is very cute and everything. But come on now, guys. We gotta get involved. And so, good thing there is already a sign up here. I guess I could do a fancy little one of these. There we go. I do need to get some glow lighting for it, but other than that, getting involved. I'm probably going to regret that, aren't I? Yeah, probably. Excuse me, sir, you do not have a sign on here. You cannot play tag. I'm sorry. And one little glow lighting borrowed from over here later, except for the fact he's out. Wait. Don't worry, I bought some recently. I'm just gonna get a little one freebie. There we go. And with that, officially, we have indeed signed up. I don't know if this is spoilers. Wait, why have they got 2 lives? I swear in his video he said that you have 3 lives. Anyway, long story short, how tag works this time round is that it seems to happen you get tagged when someone is in the background of your video or live stream VOD, by the way. My channel, False Live, has those if you're interested. Go subscribe. And if they're holding a name tag, specifically one that has googly eyes, which I would love to have an example of, but I don't have any, that means that they have, in fact, tagged you. And so it's about being sneaky, sneaking around corners, being in the background of people's videos when you think they're recording and such. It's kind of a fun little way to do it. However, there is a small little potential issue with this. Well, I say issue. One, there's only 3 people playing right now, and I've only just joined. But we might need a cutoff point because, well, if people don't sign up, then, of course, they could just sign up at the end and then have 3 lives. So we might need a little cutoff time for signing up, which I'm sure we can organize pretty soon in a meeting or something. And then also the fact that some of us live stream, some of us don't. But I think that kind of adds to the fun of it. I just gotta be extra careful because my stream VODs go up on my second channel all the time, and so it's quite a common occurrence. And also when you're live streaming, they know exactly where you are. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, I look forward to getting tagged, or I guess not tagged. Somehow I think I'm gonna be awful at this. So now your job is to basically let me know what to do, how to tag someone. Get down to the comments, leave me your best ideas. And Hermits, if you're watching, no looking down there, okay? No, I see you scrolling. No scrolling down. Don't scroll down. They're my ideas, okay? Everyone's giving me them. They're not for you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Anyway, I should have probably traveled the other direction in the shopping district because with that task 1 being complete, we now have task 2 over here. And that is to finish up a small little project I started on months ago in a live stream. And well, I did this maybe a few days ago, and it's incomplete and looking a little rough around the edges. Here's a little drone shot for, you know, being able to see the detail and stuff. Get out of the way, Sandstone Slab. That's not cool. Here it is in all of its unfinished glory. So I think with that, I think it's time we do a baby time lapse. So enjoy, and that way it can be done very quickly indeed. And here we have the bridge at night time. I add a little bit of detail here because I assume no one's going to build anything, and the view of Scar's area over there is wonderful. I planted up a couple of trees. I forgot a torch. Oh well, we'll leave it there for now. And yeah, I think it's a little bit better. Add a tiny bit of detail. I also added some mangrove leaves to make it look a little bit like that building a little bit more. Just made some extra changes over here, and you know, just planted a little singular tree, looking all sad by itself. But anyway, one quick little flyby for the bridge before we move on. Here it is, isn't it? Average. You know what? Sometimes your builds can be pretty average. I tried something new, and I don't hate it. It looks quite natural and quite nice, but you know, nothing special. Well, I think it's about time that we head over to the art gallery and take a peek at the 5 winning designs from the FalseSymmetry art gallery submissions that you guys did over on Reddit. I'm going to try and post the link down to it below, even though it is finished and you can no longer submit, just in case you want to look at the art that didn't make it to the top 5. But I will also be putting them at the very end of the video in like a quick little time-lapse thing, just to credit all the artists that did an amazing job. These were just like my 5 favorites, and 5 kind of different ones. Kind of, you know, I tried to mix it up a little bit, not pick any 2 that are quite the same in style or subject matter. And the sheep wants to come along, but I don't think you're gonna make it. You're not really quick enough. So this is it. This is the building for those that haven't seen it. It's right next to Impulses and right next to Wren's. In fact, Wren's basically right at the front of the place, and this is a very, very cool building that I believe Zuma and Corrales worked on. You've got the Minecraft paintings, of course, at the very beginning over here, which I haven't seen all of these, by the way. This one? I don't think I've ever seen this one. This one's pretty cool too. I'm gonna have to start looking at the Minecraft paintings some more myself, so this is probably quite handy that this is here. I can get myself acquainted with all of the new paintings. There's also a Hermitcraft Season 10 one in this direction, but that is not what we're here for. We're not here for that giant piece of art either. We're in fact going to be heading all the way downstairs, because this is where our gallery is, in this corner where there's a lot of noisy mobs, which I did tell Zuma about, but I think I'm going to light up down there in just a second, because it's not very art gallery feeling when you've got the clanking of skelly bobs and the roaring of zombies. Sure, groaning of zombies, I guess. But anyway, I have bought my sugar boxes, because not only are we going to put the paintings up, we're also going to decorate the space. As you can see, Jevin did, and then also, what the heck? Jevin did, Impulse did, and also Skiz has. We're right next to Skiz, apparently. Cool. Very nice indeed. So, this is where we're going to get started today. As long as this guy doesn't interrupt us. We're trying to do some art gallery business. He can't be spoiling it on his live stream. That would be rude. But one thing I am going to do first real quick is dig out these spaces, because I quite like the idea of pushing them back in the wall like a few people have done upstairs and also here. They do look pretty cool. So I'm going to do that real quick. Oh, and that will also mean that the lighting is right behind it too, which will light this place up in a lovely fashion. So as I'm sure you've already seen the other hermits do, we are going to be making some paintings. Now, we do this in a quite a clever way. We've got this little thing set up that I don't know what it's called, by the way. But as you can see, if I scroll down, not only can we pick the Minecraft painting we want to turn a painting into. There you go, exact same one we picked. Although, when you break it, it does go back to normal painting, which is a little bit tricky with this when I was trying to work out the placements. But as you will soon see, I'm gonna be picking the 5 out of here and then putting them up. Although I have forgotten the placements for them all, so I'm going to try and remember as we go. So I should now have these in order. Let's see if I am correct. So number 1 is Winner of Demise by Moss Loading. This is the artwork. Now, this is the most, I want to say ethereal or grand or just incredible I think I've ever looked. Look at my wings. They look just so powerful. And also I've even got some sort of weird halo thing. I don't know. I look super sick in this one. By the way, this isn't the order I picked them in. It's just the order I'm putting them up in. But very, very cool. Thank you very much, Moss. Number 2 painting, we have False Base by Void Cat. And well, it's pretty self-explanatory because it is actually my base in a sort of pixel art. Yeah, again, very, very different art style. I tried to pick something a little bit different each time. And this one I really, really loved because of the graffiti. I kind of like, it gives me like a bit of a vibe of what I was going with. Although I haven't got any graffiti in my base because it doesn't quite make sense. But it feels right. It just has the right feeling. And there was actually another piece that was exactly pretty much the similar angle of my base, which was also very cool. But this one just kind of beat it out with the little extra details and also the pixel art style. Then we have number 3, which was Doing What's Best by Terracotta Core. Now, this is the second piece of artwork I've seen they've made of this exact kind of image. And they submitted it. And well, it's an amazing one. Not sure who this person is or this person is, but I'm there placing a puzzle piece down. So, you know, it's me. It's me related. Cool, right? Anyway, very, very beautiful drawing and love the colors in this one. This like purpley pink color, beautiful. It just kind of, you know what? Even in Minecraft, it really pops out. It's crazy. So thank you for that. Then we have Stroll in the Neighborhood by Billy Boo. Or wait, Bilby Boo, I think. And this one is very, very cute. Now this one, I love this little fella. I don't know who this little fella is, but I love that little fella. I don't know if that's one of the robots we made at one point, or if it's a robot that I've got in my base. I'm not really sure exactly who it is. Maybe they can let me know. But I just like that this, like, it gives me a different vibe than most people draw me, I guess. And also the colors here just like felt like it was like sunset or something. And I'm just wandering around the neighborhood, gonna grab a little cup of, oh, you know what? I've just realized that's the entrance to my storage room. This is the pied plant I have, and then this is the bar area, I think. And is that an alley? Maybe this is a cropped piece of work. I mean, these did have to be Minecraft scale, so that could be the case. But yeah, very, very cool. And actually, these work quite well together because they're both kind of a similar drawing style. So they look really cool over there. And last but no means least, we had to pick a big business one, and we went with The River Mogul by CF King. I don't know if that's their name, but I will double check it because I think I've got something else written down. Maybe not. But anyway, this is it. I mean, look at me. I'm like a little chibi character with the, I've got the minecart on the top hat. I've got the big business briefcase, and I'm on a river. And I mean, come on now. We had to do one. This one behind me has a briefcase on it, but like I had to pick one that was like river based. I'm really surprised that not more of them were. I think there were quite a few that kind of had me sitting on the edge of a river or something, which were very, very cool, by the way. Again, I can't thank you guys enough, but it was so difficult to pick the 5 that I wanted in here. But again, like I said, I wanted something with a different vibe, different drawing styles, different colors, different, you know, it's very, very nice that people have kind of similar styles going on in some of them. This one's quite digital. Well, these are cool though. They're quite fancy in there. But yeah, I don't know. That was my thinking when I was picking them. I was like, I want something very, very different, so that, you know, no two are like the same. I don't know. They all give me a different vibe. And actually, I really like, oh dude, this one's crazy actually. Dude, putting it in the window makes it look like it's actually a window. Guess my base is out that window. You see that? Dude, that is wild. I don't know if the effect is coming across on camera, but dude, that's an optical illusion right there. That one's pretty cool. But as much as I like this room as is, and it is lit up enough, which is pretty cool with the walls, with the hidden lighting, I do want to decorate it. So I brought over a couple of shulker boxes, and we're going to do just that. So I'm not quite finished with the decor. I've got a little plan for the center here. But I just went through, and I'm pretty sure I've got different names. I'll change these if these are wrong. One of them's correct, but these are the ones that people are going to be reading. So these need to be correct, so correct me, I guess, if I'm wrong. But anyway, I need something in this space here. And I've got a little idea, and it includes digging down, which is good. Because one needs to get rid of these dang zombies you can hear. Very annoying in an art gallery. Wouldn't recommend. Yeah, we're on the bottom floor, so it means that no one's below us, so we can dig away. So let's get going. It is complete. I wanted to go kind of subtle, but also give it something going on. So a lot of people have got stuff above and also below on the floor. And so, yeah, I was going to go with tinted glass too, but I feel like this is less distracting. Because I don't want it to be distracting, so do let me know if it is. I was also going to make this look natural and also be a bit higher up, but I kind of like that I can put detail. In fact, I even brought some fish over to put in it. We gotta put the fish in it, guys. We need to put the fish in there. Although, is this too many fish? Can you have too many fish? I don't know. No, I don't know if I wanted that fish. I wanted to like an orange theme. I don't know why. But that's what I was thinking when I was looking at this place. Maybe not you. What are you? A dotty back? Okay. Maybe the ornate butterfly fish. Okay. 2 of you, and we'll go 2 clownfish too. There we go. Beautiful. They're in pairs. Very cute. Okay. Well, once I can get back out of here again, take it one last little look. Yeah, it's cute that they're down there. Aww. Little fishies keeping you company. Anyway, during all that, I had to listen to a spider down here, so I think it's time I do a little bit of tidying up below the art gallery so none of us have that crazy noise, because it's driving me insane at least. I'm sure no one else but me. Would you listen to that? Oh my goodness, bro. Holy heck. I'm gonna have to see where these guys are, because what? Well, we're all putting it on one other's armor as well, which is it's weird, but okay. I'm sorry, pig. I don't know why you're down here. Oh, I took it. I put him out of his misery, guys. Just sure it's fine. There's a whole thing up there. Where have all the... Okay, question for you guys. In the zombie hole with all the zombies, there were 2 red sheep, chickens, and the pig and the armadillo. Who is responsible of like putting like this many animals in a hole? Don't know, but I feel bad for them. But anyway, they're saved from the zombies at least. Well, after all that, I now have an inventory full of rubbish. So just before I head back to my base from the art gallery, I thought I'd put up on the screen right now the other artwork that was submitted that didn't quite make it to the final 5. Now, these were as pretty awesome as you can get. It was super difficult to pick my favorites. I just picked some that felt very different from one another, like I said, and I don't know, had something about them that I liked and wanted up on the walls to show. But these ones are as incredible as those, so I wanted to give them credit as well. And so there you go. Now I'm going to take my cup of tea back home with me. But it's very nice to visit over here, and I'm definitely going to be coming back in the future on live streams to see how the other hermits add their paintings in too. Well, even though it is a shorter episode than normal, I have run out of time for it. But next episode, I have a few ideas. Now, it's not over here, although I have started doing a little bit of marking out for potential future plans. I'm also going to be removing some trees. I thought I'd grab some leaves because, you know, sometimes when you're clearing trees anyway, you might as well get a few blocks that you're going to use probably later down the line. You know, it just, you know, might as well. Otherwise, I'm just literally going to be having to grow oak trees specifically for the leaves, which, why? Why would I do that? And I did notice the other day that I am literally out of oak leaves, so might as well collect some. But this is actually an area of my base that I don't come and show you guys very often, so I thought I'd show you it so that it's not a massive surprise if I ever work here in the future. I'm hoping it's the near future, although my plans for here are very much lacking. Maybe one build is all I have in mind. So I probably need to stop slacking and come up with a different idea or extra ideas. That, and I would like to do something minecart related. In fact, if you have suggestions for how to hook the minecarts up, my plan is currently maybe take it through the mountain there and maybe pokes out a little bit this side, and then it goes down underneath the river and then into the neighborhood. But minecarts aren't exactly, or minecart rails even, they aren't exactly the most beautiful of things. So that's a future idea too. I just thought, you know what, I never mentioned to you guys on video my potential future plans and suggestions and ideas. It always happens on live streams, so here's a little bit of behind the scenes of my future thoughts and plans, and I guess we'll find out together if I end up doing them. But anyway, I've got some more trees to clear, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya!